Hi everyone. So I would like to do a reading for the week ahead so the intention is for the next 7 days. But I did want to mention that I continue to get messages from your ancestors that there's someone in your energy who they're really trying to guide you away from. I've been getting this energy over and over for at least the last few days. So I want to continue to explore that to see if anything about that comes out in the cards. But the intention for this reading is for the next 7 days from when you are tuning into this. So I do want to start with a channeled ancestor message. Oh, that one. So this says excluded. So it looks to me like you are sitting very firmly in an energy where you have been excluded from something. So maybe you've been left out of something. Maybe you've been made a victim of something. Maybe this is someone who is ignoring you or blocking you or something along those lines. But the word excluded is certainly a very specific message. So that's what it looks like you're entering this week in that type of energy. And that may be who your ancestors are trying to warn you about this week. So then we have King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Chariot, and the Nine of Cups. Underneath, we have the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups, and underneath everything, we have the Death card. So you are very much going through a major transformation. And I can't help but think that with this excluded card, that whatever this person did to you that was not to your liking, that whatever it is that they're doing, if they are ignoring you, if they're giving you the cold shoulder, if they've left you out of something, I believe that that is triggering a complete transformation, a spiritual transformation within you. Let's unpack the rest of these cards, but this is very clear to me that you're being triggered to change, to put an irreversible end to something, and it could be having this person in your life. But yes, you are definitely entering the week with this feeling of being excluded from something. And it looks like, though, you're not that bothered by it because you're also showing up with this Emperor energy. And I think there's something else going on here, something else in your world, something that really lights you up. And I think you're focused on that instead. Because I feel like because this person has triggered you into some kind of an awakening here, I feel like you are very aware of that you have this knowingness that there's something else going on here that's for the greater good, that's for your greater good, that's the bigger picture, and that you know that this person has excluded you for a reason. And we continue to get that message over and over again. So this is for someone. And I just saw 3:33 on my clock as I said that. So you're really being asked to focus on that. You're being asked to really step into your King of Pentacles energy, because with the Nine of Wands showing up here, this tells me that you are probably just exhausted from fighting this person or whatever this is that you've been doing, whatever you feel like you're up against, that you're being excluded from. It really does feel like you are understanding that there's something more powerful and something more important that's meant to come out of this. And it looks like it has something to do with your pentacles. So in this case, because I'm seeing a lot of spiritual cards here, because I am seeing the Emperor, I'm seeing the Devil, I'm seeing the Chariot, I'm seeing the Death card underneath, that this feels like this is something to do with your life's purpose, that this is more than money. This is about spiritual wealth. And you are definitely being divinely guided. I could see the Chariot here, but we'll get to that. But this tells me that you're stepping into your Emperor and your King of Pentacles energy because you are so exhausted from battling with this person or trying to convince this person of something that they're never going to be convinced of. And again, I think it's because this has to do more with your highest good and your soul's purpose, which is why you're being triggered into this. But I think that you have a very good awareness of that. Um, I think you're challenged this week because I'm seeing the devil here with the Seven of Pentacles. So I believe your challenge this week is going to be, you're going to be tempted to continue to invest into this person. You may still be trying to convince this person to let you in whatever way that is for you. Whatever way you've been left out, you're going to you're going to feel pulled to call that person or convince that person or even chase that person to some degree. And I feel like that's going to be your challenge, is kind of coming out of this bond or the cave that you've been chained inside of with this person, and really coming out of that and stepping into your King of Pentacles and Emperor energy. That there's this need for you to really express yourself in different ways. So if you're being called towards some passion, something that makes you happy, some joy, some creativity, a breakthrough that you just had, whatever that is for you, they're really asking you to focus on that, because this person is wearing you down. That person was meant to trigger you into this awakening and then to move on from them once that happened. So if you're tempted to really go backwards and talk to this person and slow yourself down, they're saying that's going to be your challenge this week, is to really just not do that, to not call them and to not chase them, make it make sense for you, but to just sit and think about your money and think about the breakthrough that you just had that we were just talking about, and whatever that is for you. So for example, if you were let go from a job, if with this excluded card, that could be an example. This is about focusing on getting that next job, chasing that bag, finding the thing that you were meant to find. This is very clearly telling me that you were excluded from this for a spiritual reason. And so for you to think less of yourself or to put limiting beliefs on yourself because of that would be a mistake this week. To really focus on this, you're showing up as both the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. So there's clearly something in the works here for you that the universe is working on for you. And it's clear that you're co-creating with the universe too, because I see so many majors here, especially with this Death card coming here and underneath. So the message really here is the same, reinforcing what I've said, that there, with the Chariot and the Six of Wands showing up here, that message is to just move forward. Don't slip backwards into trying to get this person to take you back in whatever way that is for you. Keep moving forward. Just keep pressing forward. How are you being called to step up? What breakthrough did you just have? Where can you focus your passion, your time, your energy, your strength? The universe is really putting the wind in your back with this Chariot card, and you're headed straight towards some kind of a huge victory with the Six of Wands. And so I think that whatever this was that you were excluded from, the universe was saying that was too shallow for you. It was too hollow for you. It was too empty for you, that you are a spiritual being, and whatever this wasn't good enough for you. And so that's why the universe is shifting you towards this energy. And again, I feel like this is a person that you've been dealing with, a person who is keeping you small, a person who is limiting your own beliefs about yourself. And the universe here is really guiding you. Your ancestors are guiding you to push through this temptation to contact them, or whatever that is for you, and really continue to move towards this, whatever you know that you're being called to. It's very clear to me that you know what that is. There was some kind of breakthrough here because you're showing up in the week as the Emperor. So you are going to leave the week with some pretty good energy, some Cups energy here. We have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups, the way you're leaving the week. So I feel like you are going to make this push. I feel like you are going to resist the temptation to call this person, to reach out to this person, whatever it is for you. because you're going to be so focused on yourself. The nines, this is the Nine of Cups. The nines are all about self and indulging in yourself and knowing your self-worth and your value and giving yourself time to heal, and maybe even doing a bit of the shadow work, because we have the Devil card here too. The Four of Cups is the same type of energy. The Four of Cups is about healing and focusing on self and meditation and being very balanced in your emotions. So this has a very good feeling to me, in the sense that you are going to leave the week feeling like you have focused on yourself, feeling like you have focused on that breakthrough we were just talking about, and really untying your karmic spaghetti, as I like to call it, untangling the karmic spaghetti that you have with this person who is really just keeping you small. And that was their only purpose in your life, was to trigger this awakening for you. And you can move away from them. And it's very clear that the universe is going to help you to do that. So let's get some big picture oracles to see what else these cards want to tell us. So there's the Heart, the Broom, Lightning, and the Ship. So, and then underneath we have the Stork, and the Stork is all about upgrades. You are about to level up. You are upgrading your life. You're moving away from whatever was keeping you small. You're spreading your wings, and you're going in this direction that's going to be hugely successful for you, with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So, but when I look at this, it looks like there was, when the Broom and the Heart come together, this is not a great combination. This is something that this is repeating cycles in some kind of a love situation. So for some of you, this can be a romantic partner that you're dealing with. It could be a family member. The Heart can sometimes represent family members, people in your home. But generally, it's someone who you have a romantic connection with. But when it comes in with the Broom, it's not good. It's you're repeating karmic cycles over and over and over. And we see that because we see the Devil card here. We see that you've been excluded from something. Maybe someone is playing games with you or breaking up with you and getting back together with you. Make it make sense for you, but that is what that looks like. This is a karmic loop that you are in with this person. But what I like, and it's mirroring the rest of the reading, as you move past these limiting beliefs and you become more open to your own breakthroughs and potentials, then we have the Lightning coming in with the Ship. And the Ship is all about your forward movement, your spiritual journey. And with the Lightning coming in, it means it's going to happen fast. And I set this intention for this reading to be the next 7 days. So this is very clear to me that you are going to get out of there fast this week. You're just going to make up your mind that enough is enough. I'm in my Emperor, I'm in my King of Pentacles energy, and I'm getting the heck out of here because I understand that this is not good for me. It's keeping me small. There's mind games. There's karmic spaghetti all tied up together. And you just realize with the Chariot and the Ship that you are getting out of here. And that is when your Nine of Cups will show up at the end of the week, because you've done so much transformation already that this just feels like this is the week that it's really just going to come through for you. That breakthrough is really going to happen for you. I would like to get a couple of these self-care oracle cards, because with this Nine of Cups and Four of Cups coming at the end of the week, I'm feeling like this is really a time for you to just focus on yourself. Focus on your inner world. Focus on your self-healing. Meditate. Get really in touch with yourself. And to do that, self-care is very important. So we have exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. So that could be a message for some of you, that just moving, getting some movement in, do some yoga, go for a walk, whatever that is for you, is a very good way to really get in touch with your own self and your self-care and what you need, to really focus on the things that you and your body might need at this time. I'm also getting a message for someone to hydrate, that I feel like someone needs to drink more water. So that's for someone, or confirmation for someone. Then we have ask your angels. And this is what I was saying. Just this is a time for you to really meditate. This says seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. So this is what I mean. Your ancestors are here. Your angels are here. This is a perfect time to ask them for help and to move away. When you feel like the devil is here, talk to your angels. So I can't help but notice we had the devil and the angels show up in the same reading. And I know when that happens, it's like that idea of the devil sitting on one shoulder and the angel sitting on the other shoulder, and they're both trying to tell you to go in different directions. This is really saying, listen to your angels as they're putting this wind in your back with the chariot and with the lightning and the ship to move you away from this person, because this is really keeping you so small and you are meant for so much bigger. So just meditate with this Four of Cups and the angels here. Just if you've never done it, just sit quietly and say it to yourself or out loud. Just start asking your angels. Just ask them for help. Ask them for a sign. You will be amazed at what you will receive if you just do that. So lastly, I always like to look at our chakras because that's what I do. Reiki is what I do. That's my thing. So we have the crown with fanatical. So this is telling me that this may be a good week for us to work on your crown chakra, because it may be with the devil showing up here. It may be that you're too focused on whoever this was that excluded you. There may be just a lot of focus on them and a need to step back and a need to, if there is an attachment or an obsession or whatever it is, make it make sense for you. But having a crown chakra that is letting in too much light can do that. So it looks like we have to sort of balance out your crown chakra this week. So if you're interested in a free Reiki healing for the crown chakra, I will have the link for it in the description and in the pinned comment. But that's yours. You can use it if you want it. I'll just have that there for the crown chakra. But also, in the Raise Your Vibe in 5 book, I can find a page for the crown chakra. So this one's a good one if you are able to. So this is specifically a page that deals with the crown chakra, but the exercise for the day says to wake up without an alarm. So obviously for those of you who need to be somewhere or have responsibilities at certain times, this may not work for you necessarily every day. But if you can do it on some days or on a day, to wake up without an alarm is a really good way to come out of sleep. And it's very good for your crown chakra. And that's because if you wake up naturally without something startling waking you up, then that is when your crown is going to be more accessible. And you can really get in touch with your angels that way. And it really helps to balance out your crown. So again, there will be a link for you in the description and in the pinned comments for free Reiki crown chakra healing. Or just wake up without an alarm one morning and try to really tap into your crown as you wake up. So that is your week ahead reading. Please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.